Hey guys, so today I am going to be filming a slightly different video to kind of what I usually do, which is my usual kind of hauls and beauty videos. This time I thought I would sit down and have a little talk, kind of not with you guys but to you guys. I've been having a lot of questions, well, since I've ever started Instagram and filming YouTube videos. I have a lot of questions saying, how do you pull off having so brightly coloured hair and wearing such bold makeup and having such bold fashion choices, and girls pretty much coming to me with confidence problems and asking me, saying, I wish I was as confident as you, and I really want to do this but I don't think that I can, and I just thought that I would make a video for you guys, telling you guys how to be confident and steps that I kind of recommend to achieve confidence, and pretty much what makes me such a confident person. Don't get me wrong, I'm so shy. Like, I will not approach people unless I have to. I'm a really shy person. I have anxiety. I literally am on medication for it, but pretty much I just have an attitude outside of my home where I don't really care about what people say and snarkily say behind my back and the way people look at me, because at the end of the day I love who I am. So I'm just gonna kind of advise you guys on certain things and hope that it helps you. So yeah. So pretty much for me, confidence is being happy with the way I look and the way I feel. I've always been kind of outrageous with my fashion choices, and I like to be individual. I think that my advice would be that that being bold is a good thing. Following and copying everyone else isn't always good. It makes you blend into the crowd. It makes you more so boring. I'm not saying that people with natural coloured hair and follow fashion trends are boring. I'm not saying that by any means, but the point is you don't have to follow trends to be cool. You don't have to be scared to try new things. People always ask me, how do I pull off having coloured hair, and what's people's reaction to it. To be honest, a lot of older people kind of look at me funny, like I'm crazy and there's something wrong with me. Sometimes I hear people say snarky comments behind my back. What I tend to do is I don't look at people directly. So if I'm out in public, say I'm going grocery shopping, I will just do my own bit. I'm not going to stare at every single person to see and check if they're looking at me. I mean, sometimes my best friend will be like, oh, did you see that person? They were like totally looking at you like you're a psycho or whatever. But I just kind of like, meh, whatever. Try not to pay attention to what people are saying around you. If you are happy and confident and feel like you feel good and look good, then screw what everybody else thinks. I have an attitude where, someone could think I'm a dog ugly person and I don't care. I mean, being on YouTube, you get some sort of hate and discrimination. I mean, people say some outrageous things to me, and literally all I do is remove the comment and put it in the back of my mind. There's not once been a time that someone has called me a horrible name and I've gone and cried about it, especially from people saying horrible things on YouTube. At the end of the day, people are entitled to their own opinions, but they need to keep it to themselves. And if these people don't keep it to themselves and say to you, oh, I don't like this about you and I don't like this, literally just take it in and ignore it. Don't react to it. Just act cool. Just don't react. That's the best way to do it. So if you are someone that's, say, wanting to dye your hair a certain colour that is not natural, be prepared that people will stare, people will say things. I've never, though, had someone come up to me and say, your hair is disgusting. I don't think people are that ballsy enough to do that. I sometimes hear people saying snarky things to their friends, but no one has ever come up to me. Also, be prepared for getting attention. If you're not someone that likes people coming up to you and commenting on you and asking you questions, it's probably not for you. I constantly get people coming up saying, is that your real hair? Because my hair is long. People ask me how I achieve my dyeing my hair like this, and of course I answer. People ask me a lot of questions. People will say that it looks really good. I've never had someone say anything negative, but if you just don't like people approaching you, it's probably not a good thing. for you to do. But pretty much, if you're someone that wants to boost your confidence, maybe putting a streak of colour in your hair is a way to do it. I mean, heck, I went from being super shy to being less shy, you know. I'm still not someone that likes to approach people. I'm still a very introverted person, but I think since having coloured hair and stuff, I feel like I'm more polite to people, and I'm more willing to talk to people. I don't know, I just feel like if anyone's gonna seem like the nasty, snooty one, it would be me. I mean, some people look at me like, oh, I bet she's a bitch, just because I'm a bit outrageous, but that's definitely not the case. So be prepared that people might think negative about you, but just push it behind. As long as you know that you're a good person, that's all that matters. Now I'm going to get more onto body image. Of course these days, well, of course all the time, everyone has been really self-conscious about their figures being stick thin or big. A lot of you guys say that it's kind of inspiring that I am a fuller figured girl, and I'm pretty confident in the stuff that I wear. I'll post full body pictures. I don't really care, you know what I mean? I've posted a few bar and undie pics on Instagram, not for the purpose of look at my boobs, look at this, look at that. To be honest, I have a belly. I have a big belly. I have big thighs, you know. I've got big chunky hips, but I love it and I wouldn't change it for the world. I've got stretch marks, I've got all this and all that. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. And when a lot of people say to me, oh, you're so perfect, I want to be you. Don't. You should love who you are, whether you're stick thin, whether you have big boobs, small boobs, a tiny bum, a big bum. If you're any figure in the world, you should love who you are. I feel like, you know, we're stuck in the body we're in. We don't get to choose. So flaunt what you've got. I mean, I'm not saying go out and be like, oh, look at my boobs and look at me naked and stuff like that. But I mean, be confident. I mean, sometimes what you need to do is maybe look at yourself for a long period in the mirror in your bra and underwear and think, you know what, I am beautiful. I mean, a lot of people have real body issues and they ask me how I'm so confident in myself. To be honest, I've never been small. The smallest I've been was when I was a kid, and I went through then being bigger, and I got bigger and bigger, and pretty much I've been this size for years now. I have not, my weight doesn't increase and it doesn't decrease. I mean, I've been on diets, well, not necessarily diets, but I try to eat healthy, and I mean, I'm a vegetarian. I eat lots of protein foods, and I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, and I mean, I feel like my weight doesn't change. I feel like this is the way I'm meant to be, and there's no point in forcing yourself to the point of starvation just to be skinny and desire that way. I mean, be healthy. I'm not saying don't be healthy at all, because that's what I try to. I try to be healthy so I can be the best that I can be. But you shouldn't desire to be anything but what you are. I mean, if you're naturally curvy, that's pretty much your body saying that that's the way you are. That's the way you should be. And if I get comments on this video saying you're a fat fuck and people that are fat need to lose weight, as some people do, like, screw you, you know what I mean? You should just be happy with who you are. So that's for people that are addressing body confidence, and I thank you guys for being so positive, and I just want you to know that you're all beautiful in your own way, no matter what shape or size you are. Another thing I wanted to address is piercings and tattoos and stuff. Of course, a lot of people are against tattoos and piercings. I don't have a lot of tattoos. I have 2 tattoos right now, pretty much because I can't afford any more tattoos at the moment, but I want to have a lot more, and pretty much my family are kind of not very loving and supportive of my tattoo and piercing choices. The only one that really likes it is my mum. But my mum's a pretty quirky person as well, I must say, but my grandparents and my pretty much a lot of my family don't really agree with what I do, but they, you know, as much as they can be negative about it, I just put it out and I say, look, this is who I want to be, and they kind of understand. If you're someone whose parents tell you that tattoos and piercings are bad, listen, take it in, don't go against them. Wait until you're of legal age and then do what you want, and explain to them that it's your body and you do what you want. You know, my mum hates that I have stretched ears. That's the only thing that she really hates. A lot of people think they're disgusting, but I like that, you know, and I think as much as you should keep your negative comments to yourself, maybe take it in what people have to say. But if it's something that you like and you desire, I think you need to really think about the long-term aspects of getting a piercing and the scars that it will leave, getting tattoos that's on you for the rest of your life. It's something that you really strongly need to think about. I don't care if I'm an old wrinkly lady with holes in my face and tattoos on my skin. I think that's beautiful personally. So that's something that I've really thought about and that I love, and I don't care. I don't care what I look like when I'm old. It's about how happy I am when I'm younger. So if you're someone that doesn't care about the long-term effects that it has on you, I say go for it. If you want a piercing and you really want it that bad and someone says that's going to look terrible on you, don't listen. If you want it, you get it. The least you can do is try and see how much you like it. I mean, don't let people put you off things that you really want to do. I mean, it took me many, many years to decide to get my cheeks pierced. I'd wanted them for so long, and when I actually decided, hey, I'm actually going to do this, it was a huge step for me, and I don't regret it at all because I thought about it and I wanted it for so long. And drastic things like that you need to think about, like tattoos. People can go in one day, wake up and be like, I feel like getting a tattoo today, and go and get something that they'll want off them a week later. I think you really need to think and design out tattoos. Make sure it's something that you don't mind having on you for the rest of your life. Not necessarily saying that tattoos have to have a specific meaning. I mean, some people like to get works of art on them, just pretty things, which is fair enough, but make sure it's something that you're going to think is beautiful for your whole life. And make sure that you're not going to regret any of these. I mean, it's the worst thing seeing people get tattoos lasered off because they regret them, and, you know, just getting surgery to remove things that they wish they'd never done. I mean, really think about it before you do things like that. Now onto fashion and makeup. A lot of people love the way I do my makeup. I'm not a professional by any means. I've literally been doing my makeup since I was about 13, pretty much started from basic mascara and foundation, stuff like that, and worked my way up to more creative things. I really love watching YouTube tutorials. I don't necessarily sit down and follow the tutorials, but they really help to teach you how to, like, new techniques on how to do your makeup and things like that. People tend to do like looks that represent night looks and clubbing looks. I mean, I'm not scared to go out in a dark colored lip or black lipstick or green lipstick, not that I own that color, but I mean, I love going out with bright pink lipstick, bright bold eyes. I mean, people specify that like bright colored makeup is trashy and fake, and that, you know, they're only for kind of clubbing scene and stuff. To be honest, if it's something that you want to wear, you do it. If you want to go out wearing black gothic lips, you do that. If you want to go out in mile high heels shopping, do it. I mean, to be honest, fashion and makeup and stuff like that is meant for you to experiment with, and it's meant for you to play with, and pretty much there should not be rules on what you wear. Like the whole, I'm not really a seasonal dresser, the whole like, oh, you can't wear florals in fall or winter, you know what I mean? You can't wear, you know, when it's fall, you have to stick to vampy stuff, and it's just ridiculous, to be honest. If you want to rock being a rainbow in winter, what is wrong with that? I mean, being a colourful person is something that I absolutely love. Not that today I'm very colourful, I'm kind of all in black, but I tend to being kind of more of a grunge kind of goth style, or I'll end up being really bright colourful. I mean, people ask me, how are you so colourful? Like, it's really cool. Pretty much, I just, if I think I'm happy with the way I look and I like what I'm wearing that day, I will go out. I won't change to make other people happy. If I'm happy with what I am wearing, then that's fair, that's fine to me. I'll go with my bright pink Dr. Martens, I'll wear my pink platform shoes. I don't really care what people think, and usually I generally get compliments on the way I look than negative things. So always go out with a good frame of mind. Don't go out thinking, oh my god, people are going to stare at me. Like I said, don't pay attention to what people around you are saying. Go out, strut your stuff, keep your head held high, and ignore negative things. You might hear or see out of the corner of your eye someone being snarky and rude. Literally ignore it. As long as you're happy and you love the way you look, that's all that matters. I think I pretty much covered everything in this video, you guys. I hope I gave you guys some helpful tips on how to be confident and love yourself and rock being kind of outrageous and different. There's nothing wrong with different, to be honest. I've always been called weird my whole life from being in school and everything, and to me, being called weird or unusual or different is a compliment. I mean, if we were all the same, this world would be a pretty damn boring place. So if you guys want to rock coloured hair or piercings or tattoos or mile-high shoes or, you know, dark lipstick to bright pink lipstick, I mean, go for it. I mean, don't let anyone hold you back. I mean, take into consideration your parents, of course, your younger viewers, but I mean, really just be who you want to be. And I mean, you're only young once, and I think that you'll end up regretting it more than ever if you don't experiment with your style. So if I missed anything out, then comment down below, you guys. I'm more than happy to help you and, you know, give you guys some feedback on your comments, and let me know what you think of this video. Like I said, if there's anything I missed, just let me know. I will link previous videos in the description bar down below and links to previous videos if you guys want to check that out. Wait, I think I said that twice. I did. Links to previous videos down below, and then links to my social networking site. That's what I meant. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day.